we do. Hey guys, it's Core Ross and welcome to the 6 News Roundup. So what we're doing today is a special episode where we're going to round up the very first teaser because I've managed to get my hands on a nice high-res image of this new teaser shot. Now the original one that was posted was a GIF, but for some reason Rainbow Six Siege France's Twitter account actually posted out an image and it happened to be a really high quality, high resolution one. So we're going to look at that and break it down because it does reveal a lot of extra details that we just didn't get in the pixelated GIF. So first of all, one thing that I didn't go into on the main channel was the colors that they have on them. So of course, what we think is the attacker has orange, but orange is the defender color. And of course, the person we think is the defender has blue, which is again the attacker color, so it doesn't match up. Now, even if we take away all the leaks and only go on official information, we do know that the American operator is a Secret Service operator, and that would, to me, make sense that he's on defense. Like, if he's on attack, that would seem a bit odd to have someone who's a presidential guard actually being on offense. Now, it's not, of course, impossible. This guy could be the attacker, and certainly our leaks could all be wrong for all we know. But I'm still assuming that he is going to be the defender. It just makes more sense to me that a Secret Service operator will be on defense. So from this high resolution image, we can see that he's wearing a really nice suit. And I expect this will be exactly the same as what you'd see on a Secret Service operator defending the president. And I think that's exactly what we're going to see. I would say that he does appear to be wearing a vest on top of that. And probably that will be some sort of Kevlar vest of some sort. We can also see that where the color is actually coming out is actually some sort of device, like a watch or something. I'm guessing to activate his ability, he'll probably tap it, which I think the other operator is going to do as well. Of course, we see a pistol. Now, with the high resolution, we do get to see a lot more details of this pistol. Now, I'm not usually too bothered about the pistol, but you guys can let me know if you identify that in any way of what kind of pistol it is, because like I say, I'm not too bothered about actually researching it. I always like the primary weapons more. I'm always very interested in primary weapons. Secondaries, not so much. And obviously, when it comes to his headgear, we can see that he's wearing a headset. Now, if he is immune to flashbangs, he will need something like Ying that would be able to block out that loud flashing audio that comes with a flashbang. And I would guess that's why he's wearing them. Like, obviously, if he didn't have that on, he wouldn't be probably very immune to the flashbang noise. So I think that will help him be more immune to it. But again, that's coming from the leaks of his ability, which could be wrong. And then he's got some goggles on. If we actually check and have a look between them and Ying's goggles, yeah, there's some similarities, but I don't think there's enough out of this to be sure that there's the same goggles. Of course, Ying's do not protect from flashbangs. They protect from her device only and not flashbangs. But if there's a lore behind this, I expect there will be some cooperation between Ying and this new guy and how the gadget works. And then I'm not sure what's going on with his face, if he's wearing a half mask or something, because it looks like a mouth, but it looks a little bit out of place. But I'm really curious to see what the devs do with this guy's look over time as we get more cosmetics, because it could look pretty cool. I think it could be quite a sweet little outfit he's got on, and the cosmetics that he gets could be really nice. So yeah, I'll be curious about that. However, let's talk about the other operator. So some things I think that are confirmed from the leaks is the name of this operator. So the name of this operator is to be something like Nock or Nuke or something like that. Not sure how you pronounce it, but the idea is this is a monster. It's has its head just above water. In this imagery right here, it looks like water. She's just poking up out of it. It looks like that matches up really well. So I think the name is at least right. Now, this imagery, though, does make me think more as someone actually coming up from like a floor panel, climbing up. But I doubt that's going to be the case. I still think it probably will be what the leak says, but it does have more of an imagery of someone sneaking out from underneath, which is kind of cool. And if that would end up being the thing, I think that'd be cool. But the backpack she's wearing, this has so many similarities to Vigil's. Like, Vigil's one has one big antenna and then like 4 small ones. This one has one big antenna and 3 small ones. Like, it might be a generation improved over Vigil's one. Now, of course, when Vigil was first actually brought up as a leak, I think everyone actually assumed he was going to be the attacker because it just made sense to be invisible to the defender's cams. No one really thought about him actually being on defense so much. It didn't sound quite as right, did it, when he was kind of first brought around? So this makes sense with this operator being on attack, but if it's just a carbon copy of Vigil's ability but on the other team, that's a little bit weird, I would say, for sure. So the similarities to Vigil's backpack cannot really be turned down. Like, that is amazing how similar in design, and if the leaks are correct that it has the same ability, then it makes sense that it looks like the same tech, because I think it probably will be in the lore. And yeah. Now, I'm talking of official and leak stuff. The official information actually is that this is a female. But I think that, because they actually said that in the live stream, but I think what they're going to do is they're going to make this an operator who doesn't get revealed as any gender. I think we'll never actually know. Like the mask will never be taken off. So I think they're going to promote this as an operator with no gender, like no specific gender. It's not a female or a male. It's like no one knows. I think that's how they're going to play it. But like I say, the fact that they've already officially said that she is a woman kind of negates that. But I just think that's how they're going to play this out. Now, other kind of visual things here is her left arm doesn't seem to have anything tech-wise on it. Some nice armor though, which looks cool. But on the right hand, we've got obviously something on her hand, which I'm guessing would be the thing she presses to activate the ability and make herself invisible to cameras. And then overall, just the imagery of this is unusual, to say the least. I had a really good Twitter post at me saying that this could be yin and yang. So she's kind of in the light, kind of bright, and he's kind of in the darkness. Seems like the wrong way around. If she's kind of playing the role of a monster right here, and he's, special forces supposed to be protecting high value targets, you would kind of think he might be the good guy in it. So not sure he should be in the dark, but I do like the imagery, and it definitely kind of matches up quite good with how this has been laid out. And overall, it just looks like a painting. Like, it looks like someone painted this and took a long time to create it. And obviously, it looks like water, but, how the hell is he standing there? So it's definitely interesting. Like, she's kind of appearing from the water, coming up behind him. She's in the light, as if, he cannot see her even in the light. And then he's in the darkness, maybe able to see very well with his vision. But again, that's all, that's bringing in the stuff from the leaks, and all of that could be wrong. We could be looking at completely different abilities from what we think. But with all this stuff we've just gone over, I do think that the leaks seem to be matching up with what we are seeing here. The colors do seem to be switched, but that could be because she's hacking into the cams, neutralizing the defender's abilities, and he could be, being able to see through smoke and stuff is neutralizing the attacker's abilities. Maybe that's what that means, because it is linked up to the gadgets, which would be the abilities, and it would be the way they activate those gadgets. So that's my kind of breakdown of it all. Yeah, it's definitely interesting for a very first teaser. Because we have less than a week now until the actual reveal, we're probably going to get a lot of teasers and a lot of other stuff coming out really soon that'll probably clear this up. But certainly, I'm seeing a lot of similarities to Burnt Horizon, when we didn't actually know which person was on which team. I didn't figure it out until I got really close to the reveal. So it could be the same here. We could be looking the wrong way around, and they could actually be on other teams. But anyway, guys, that's the breakdown of this high resolution image. And let me know what you think in the comments below, and I will catch you next time.